Hi ladies, how's it going? This is Joy Brock, your independent consultant for Jamberry Nails, and I just wanted to go over some tips and tricks and how I actually apply my Jamberry Nail Wraps. So let's go ahead and get started by talking about proper nail prep. What's important for you to know about proper nail prep is first and foremost the tools that you need. So you're going to want to have an orange wood stick or one of these rubber cuticle pushers. You can get this in the application kit that we sell online, and sometimes I do these as giveaways as well. So yeah, those ones are really good, especially for like when you get to the point where you're going to be smoothing out your Jamberry nail wraps on your fingers. So you're going to need to have a nail file. I've got my Jamberry nail file, trusty file. And then this is not a requirement, but it is definitely a very helpful tool. This is called a spoon pusher, and what the spoon pusher does is on one end you'll see that it's kind of shaped like a spoon, and it's metal. You can push your cuticle with it. See, you can just do this, and that'll go ahead and help you get rid of your cuticle around here. And then there's something called the invisible cuticle, which we get rid of with the scraper side, and I'll get into that with you a little bit later. Also, a good thing to have is your trusty nail trimmers, then cuticle nippers, and then also when it gets time to be doing your Jamberries, you're going to want some scissors. These are really cool. They're like curved scissors, so they help us to get good rounded edges. So those are super helpful. Those are also in the kit when you buy the application kit, so it's a really good purchase to make. I know a lot of us just buy the Jamberries and just kind of make it, you know, work with the different stuff we have around the house, and I'm not knocking it. You could definitely do that. That's definitely okay, but some tools that make it easier that come in the kit are going to be your scissors, and you get the nail file, and you get the rubber cuticle pusher, as well as oops, not that one. That's my mango one. As well as the cuticle oil. The cuticle oil is superbly good. This one I got with my kit when I first started, and it's really good, but we've changed the formula since then, so it's even better now, if you could imagine that. So yeah, so those are your main basic tools for getting the nails clean and prepped. And the other thing that you're going to need is, why don't I cover that? The alcohol wipes. You can, like in the application kit, you get 2 alcohol wipes. If you want to, from that point on, start to get different alcohol wipes to use, these are super easy to find. You can get them at pretty much any drugstore or any store, and they are pre-moistened alcohol wipes. Okay, now let's go ahead and get into the nail prep. So first things first, I'm going to go ahead and take my alcohol wipe, and what you want to do is you want to clean the nail. I've already washed my hands with dish soap, and that's going to break through the oils on my nail bed. So we want to go ahead and do that first. And as you can see, I'm just kind of doing a scrubbing motion on my nail. And that's actually drying out my nail as well as cleaning it. Another trick that I do is I take my cuticle pusher and I will wrap the end, and I will actually clean underneath. I don't know if you can see that. I'm kind of sweeping kind of underneath where the cuticle is, where the cuticle meets with the nail bed, and that's actually helping me to make sure that I get all of the oils at the same time as being super duper clean. And then what you'll want to do after you get done doing that portion is grab your pusher. You could do it with the rubber pusher, you can go ahead and push this back. You can do the same motions with your orange wood stick, and you just basically want to make sure that you're getting that cuticle pushed back. What the cuticle is it's just a little bit of skin that grows right around the base of the nail bed, and it actually does grow up along the sides here too. You just don't normally notice that as much, so it's good to make sure that you get rid of that. Now I'm going to talk to you about the invisible cuticle. This is something that a lot of people are super intrigued by. I say it and they think it's like a mystical creature. So basically, as you can see, I'm going to go ahead and start just kind of scraping, and I don't know if you can see that, but as I'm going around, it is so hard to get some of the shots to really get you to see what I'm talking about. But let me see if I can show you from there. See this little bit of stuff right here? That's actually the cuticle that I am basically scraping off. So let me see if I can get a good still shot of that. And you can see now that it's pretty much gone. Just gotta go back. You kind of gotta get your angles right with the this cuticle pusher, scraper, spoon pusher. So let me show you. Oh. There you go. So yeah, it is a little bit difficult to do video and show you, but we just want to follow the nail. And I don't know if you can see. Let me show you. Maybe if I show you I don't know if you can see it, but at any rate, I do this every time that I do my Jamberry nails, and so my cuticles are pretty much under control. But I've done some Jamberries. There you go. Now you can see. I've done some Jamberries on friends, and you know, their cuticle is a little bit more grown out and all that stuff, and they think that their nails aren't as long as they actually are, and what it is that their cuticle is just overgrown. So, you know, I can take this pusher side, and I can actually just go ahead and push the nail back, the cuticle. I can push it back, and then I can make sure that I don't have any more cuticle that needs to be scraped. If you soak your fingers first, you can definitely do this really gently. Since it is a sharper object, you definitely want to be careful to not just sit there and scrape away your nail. You want to just be getting the cuticle. And then next, you know, go ahead and just give it a good wipe with your alcohol. And the nippers, what these are used for is like if you have any like hangnails or anything that's going on. I've got some right there on the corner of my thumb. I don't know if you can see that, but this is just good manicuring tips. So you just take the nippers and you just nip. These are especially good for getting rid of hangnails. Hangnails are those stupid little painful, like little tears of like skin and nail on the side of your fingers. So yeah, and then also like if you've just got a lot of cuticle buildup, you can nip that as well. And basically they're just these like little kind of sharp, they remind you of the things that cut wires, only they're made for manicuring. So I'm gonna go ahead and got a little bit more here, cuticle on the side, just a little bit. See? I don't know if you can see that, but good. So, I've already filed my nails, but a good tip for filing your nails is that you go in a motion that is not back and forth, because it just ends up kind of creating like snags and stuff. So you want to go in this direction, and then you want to turn and you want to go in this direction. And what that does is it just really seriously keeps you from getting like a bunch of little snags and brittle and breaking and all that stuff. You never want to just like that. That's really actually really bad for your nails. So I know all this stuff because I did go to school for manicuring. Ta-da! I am the ultimate ADD person who has done just about everything and still does just about every different thing. So these wipes, they do dry out. So I normally have with me like a little like alcohol container that I can just kind of press on and it re-wets it for me. So since I don't have that with me here at the shop, I'm going to go ahead and just clean my nail again one last time with this alcohol wipe. And that, my friends, is a properly prepped nail.